All right, you're welcome again. We are continuing from where we stopped. We are going to look at a violin plot today, and you must understand quickly that violin is an advance of box plot, and a box plot seems to be older fashion. All right, so violin is step a little bit higher or further than box plot. A violin plot is a hybrid of a box plot and a kernel density plot, which shows peaks in the data. It is used to visualize distribution of numerical data, unlike a box plot that can only show summary statistics, like a basic 5 component of a box plot, okay, which we are seeing on this screen now. And the violin plot depicts summary statistics as well, but in addition to that, the density of each variable is displayed. For example, here you can see we have a normal box plot component. We have a maximum, we have minimum, right? That is a first quarter, third quarter. We have a maximum, we have minimum, rather. We have first quarter, we have third quarter, we have medium, we have interquarter range as well. Okay, that's from year to year, as I explained before, interquarter range. In addition to that, we also have density plots here with, okay, of the frequency. You can see here the width here. So now what that imply is that those areas that have a wider width for the density plot, they have high probability, which means they are more frequent. They have more frequent values, and while those ones that have a narrow base, they have low probability or less frequent value. So you can actually discover this in your data while you use a violin plot, which is not shown or not visible in a box plot. So we're going to look at box plot quickly and how to plot it in a past. All right, so let's go to box plot and let's just put our data set first as usual. So we're going to copy our data set we've been using for some time now. Penguin. So I just select all, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, go to our path. Then we click here. All right. So now click here. We are going to use only this. So that is all. All right. So that is how we continue. Let's plot. So we are going to just check our categorical variable here. We just add group to it here as usual. Add group to it as usual, so that to show that these are grouping variables or categorical variables. So you now uncheck this back again. So we have our data now. So now here we can now go ahead and do our plotting. So we want to look at a body mass. Okay. Let's look at body mass again. Select body mass here, then hold down a control key, select a island, for example. All right. So we want to see the distribution of your body mass in each island, right? For all the species. So you can now go to our box plot here and select a box plot here. So you now go to violin plot. This violin plot. So let me maximize. So this violin. Alright, so in this violin plot now, we can actually set violin together with box plots. So that is the advantage of violin. But also we can look at the notches if you want to notches. You can set outliers if you want. Outliers, there's no outliers at all. So that's why it's not showing any outliers. Alright, so you can see there that you can also flip the rows and column. Maybe you want to choose like this. Right, I think it's okay like this. So this is just a box plot. You can see that in this particular they have complete box plot components. At the same time, they have in addition they have density, kernel density around it. Okay, so you can see this one is showing very pulling out here. Okay, which means that the medium is concentrated around the mean. That's what it means here. And for this also, okay, but this one is having a little narrow base here, which means that it have less probability around this place, right? Look at this one here. The probability is higher above the mean, all right, but below the base here is having a lower probability here. So you can actually discover this using the box plot, all right. So we can also do some settings here, all right. Settings here. Maybe you want to add your S label and Y label. As usual, you can add it to this. Okay, our Y is a body gram, body mass. Okay, body mass in gram. Right. So body mass. Our label is island. Like I said before, each island is not actually showing. I mean, the Y label, I mean S label, it's not actually showing. Whenever the when you are plotting such as a box plot, also box plot and the bar plot and the violin, this particular place always come in vertical form. So it's not allowed to, it does not show the basis. Okay, I mean the x-axis label here does not show. So you can actually change this one to 45 degree. All right, this particular like in front rotation here, 45 degree. You can just use 45 degree here. All right, and you can also, you can see it can you see give us so that you can have a but what if you make it 0 degree? Okay, so the can you see 0 degrees is flattening, it's straightened now 0 degree. So this one is good, but it's only when you have a more component or more plots around here, they can now make it maybe 45 or 90 degrees, so that you can have enough space to display them. Right, you can increase this to 12. All right, so you can make it this one bigger to 4. Okay, so you can change this if you want. You can use other method. You can change it to what you want it to be. Right, so you just let me see this one. I think this one is nice. Okay, I prefer this. So that is, so you can also add the grid here, okay, to show, because me adding the grid now, it shows that this particular 75% percentile, 75% percentile here is lying across 4,000 body mass. This here, you can see here also this one is lying a little bit above 4,000, just a little bit above. So you can see some things when you add the grid. Okay, so that is just that about that. So you can now make it maybe smaller or wider, depending on what you are, how you want it. Can reduce the width of the box plot, or the density, the kernel density can reduce the width. So, and you can now save here. You can save to anyone you want to save to. I prefer to save in PNG. Okay, just click and save here. As I can call it a violin. So I save here. This PNG. All right. So that is that about box plot. So we can now maybe want to do multiple box plot, or what they call group box plot, like we do for what they call it now for box plot and the bar plot. You can also do group violin plots, or otherwise called multiple violin plots. So how do you do that? You go back to our data. So our data here, we want to look at a species. We can just click here. Let's remove this. Click here. You want to look at under each species. You want to look at the gender of this particular bird based on their body mass under each species. So we click here. We just click on both here. Go here. So we select our violin again. You can see. All right. You can see their distribution of the gender under each species. All right. So you can see that. Let me say just reduce a little bit. Right. You can also increase the size. If you want to increase the size. All right. So you can see that. So you can see their distribution here. Okay, under each species, you can see more male than female here. More male than female here. At the same time, you can see their density plot, how it changes. You can see this one under chain trap. Look at this one. Right, this one how it look like. So you can see some things that a bus plot may not be able to show you using density around it, all right, based on Violin plots. So Violin contains more information than just a bus plot. So that is that about that. So I will also be stopping here, and I will show you more in the next class. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next class.